Hi you guys, welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and today I'm going to be giving you my opinions of the Ophire crochet hooks. So if you enjoy this kind of content, like, comment, subscribe. If you have used these hooks before, leave a comment down below. Let everybody know what your experience has been. I am not affiliated with Ophire in any way, shape, or form. I was recommended this hook. I had a couple of people ask my opinion on this hook, and I just wanted to share. So before we open up the hook and I show you what I got, I want to share with you guys what I normally use. So if you are not familiar with my channel, I am a clover girly. For the way I hold my crochet hook, this is the perfect size. It fits my needs perfectly. I do tend to like a tapered or slightly tapered head, throat, neck area, and I like a nice smooth shaft that creates limited drag in my project. So this is normally what I am personally reaching for. I have like I is my most common hook size, and I probably have 12 clover eye hooks just floating around the house. So I purchased this out of my pocket. As I said, not affiliated, not associated. Nobody knows this is coming except for me and my credit card company. So I placed an order at 7 a.m. It shipped by 4 p.m. the same day. 3 mailing days later, it was here. So very, very quick processing of orders. They are a small company. These are handmade hooks. Forgive me, getting a little thirsty here. Doing way too much talking. So as of filming this, the Memorial Day sale is still going on. So if you're watching this on Tuesday, the day we're uploading this, check it out. That's also the day I'm filming this, so just, it gets confusing. But if you, the day this is uploaded, the day after Memorial Day 2024, there is still the Memorial Day sale going on. So go check them out if you are interested in these hooks. This is what came in my little poly mailer. There was some like paper around my tube. I do believe I also got a sticker, which is somehow not with my hook anymore. So I've had this for a couple weeks. I'm going to be honest, you're going to be surprised. This is not the hook I really wanted. So Ophire, in being a small company, one of the things they can do is themed crochet hooks. I mean, if you know me, if you know my channel, you'll be really surprised that I didn't want the pink hook. So this is from the Birthstone collection. This is the October Birthstone hook. I wanted the green hook. I wanted peridot. My birthday's in August. I wanted a size I in peridot. And they didn't have it. But I did have to get a size I, as that is my most commonly used hook size. So here we are. I'm not complaining with the pink. Clearly, you can't see it, but my camera stand is pink. The coaster my drink's on pink. The yarn I was sitting here swatching, playing with this in, is pink. Half my yarn wall's pink. I know. It's surprising pink is not the color I was going for. But here we are. I really wanted the peridot hook. But they were sold out when I got this. It might be back in stock now, but here we are. Pink hook. It's gorgeous though. Look at that beautiful pearl opaly iridescence. Absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I'm not complaining. It's beautiful. Handmade hook. So, you know, I'm a sucker for handmade small businesses. I love it. I also like the fact that you can reach out if you have personal needs, questions, problems. Some things to be aware of. I am generally a taper hook girly. I do tend to prefer a flat-sided ergo hook handle. So this is not my normal hook when I'm going out to look for a hook, this would not be the shape I am necessarily looking for. However, the weight on this is fantastic. It is not overly heavy here in the handle area. It is, if you have a pencil grip and you tend to balance, move, and bend from your thumb, the weight you're moving with the hook is not going to put too much strain here on you, the meat part of your hand. If you are a knife holder, obviously that's going to be a nice, easy, round area for you to hold. And if you are a modified wiggler like I am, where technically it's a knife hold, but you are a wiggler, not a move your fingers or wrist person, this is a nice weight for you as well. I have now worked on this with acrylic, cotton, and wool. I'll be honest, my least favorite to work with this hook has been the acrylic, and that is because this is a resin hook and it squeaks and drags on the acrylic. Part of that is the nature of the fiber, part of that's the nature of the resin. They come together and it's just not my favorite combination. With the smooth, fluffy, brushed cotton, this worked like magic. Very easy to move through, very clean. It glided the stitches, glided the yarn overs. I had no issues with splitting or anything else. And then on wool, wool was my favorite to work with this, which really surprised me because the natural oils on wool yarn tend to create a similar squeak to an acrylic fiber. And for some reason, I guess it's because this is an incredibly well-polished, smooth hook. There's zero burrs, no seaming, no chippy bits or anything like that. Like, as far as quality construction, this is quality. So we've gone through like what would be my perceived coming into this cons, just because this is not my typical hook style. That is not to say this is not, that there's anything wrong with that, or that there's anything wrong with this hook. So like I've said, well quality, beautiful, well weighted, works for a number of different holds. So if this is your hook shape, great, you're gonna love this. We do have an inline hook shape, and it is, when you run your fingers along from the shaft, of course we're getting like, I don't want to focus going on here. When you rub your fingers shaft and neck here, there's no bulge from the hook on the width. A lot of times, one of the reasons why I moved to a taper hook from an inline hook is you would have a slight bulge at the hook over the width of the throat. And that, for me, creates a lot of splitting. We don't have that here. We also, which is a nice feature for an inline hook, have a very, very sharp head, a fairly deep throat, actually, and a nice, wide, sharp edge on your leading edge of the hook. So this is a very precision inline hook, which is why I think I'm able to use this hook without getting splitting with the different fibers I have worked with in this hook. I want to eventually try a larger size, something like an M or an N maybe. That's going to be a heavier hook. It also, I could do a much more direct comparison to the larger, more plastic hooks, because I think it's very unfair to test resin up against a like non-stick aluminum head like the Clover head is. But for a non-metal hook, this is probably my favorite hook I've used so far. So I would hands down, this easily gets a 9.2 out of 10. Now, if you asked what they could do to make this better for me, I have no clue. So it should probably be a 10 out of 10 because I can't see how to make this hook better. I don't have any criticisms to offer with this other than it's just, I may not be the perfect customer for them. But that being said, the fact that I really like this hook, and I'm going to put the price here because I apparently have lost all of my information for this order over the last 3 weeks. This is why I tend to not move my stuff very often because I don't want to lose things. But I will put the price here on screen so you can see what I paid for this. This is an incredibly reasonably priced hook. And the fact that there's the sale going on as of today, filming this and it being uploaded. I'm shocked at what they're asking for these hooks as far as the price goes. So, if you are in the market for hooks, this is your shape of hook, and this is your style of hook head. I would say 100% this is a 10 out of 10. Definitely buy. You're going to love it. If you're like me and you tend to prefer a taper hook, but you can't find one for your large sizes, come back in the next like 6 to 12 weeks, and I'm going to get another one of these in the larger size, and we will do a comparison test, because I have to say, even as a taper girl, I like this hook a lot. It's very, very comfortable to use. It's a little awkward on camera to use it because I'm filming through the camera here, but it's absolutely fantastic. So I'm genuinely surprised. I've been surprised while I'm working with this hook at how much I like it and how much I feel confident in referring people to this hook as an option. So, like I said, I'm not affiliated with them whatsoever. They have no idea that who I am. I just bought a hook from them. So this isn't, sponsored, affiliated. There's no kickback. I don't get anything from the link down below. I'm just sharing with you guys a new product, a new tool. And it's so hard in these videos when you have a tool that does exactly what it says it's going to do, because I feel like I ought to have something to say about it other than this hook good, hook well. This hook well. I feel it is, though. It's a little awkward when you're saying, I like this. I like this a lot. What else is there to say? But it does. It crochets very well. It hooks well. It's a pretty hook. It fits in your hand very well. It hooks well. It hooks good. Hook is good. And it's reasonably priced. Very reasonably priced. So, let me guys know in the comments. You guys let me know in the comments. Have you used these hooks? Have you looked at these hooks? What do you think about these hooks? Especially if you've used these before and this is your style, please leave a comment down below and let everybody know what you think about them, because I think you're probably a better judge overall. But I'm surprised because I love it. I love you guys. And I will see y'all real soon.